Hello everyone, welcome to the video about the arduous journey of American fishermen in the cold waters of Alaska. In this video, we will take you to the world of fishermen who specialize in catching hundreds of tons of giant tuna using modern boats and purse seine techniques. Let's explore their solidarity, diligence and skillful techniques in their daily life and this challenging job. Let's get started. After the introduction, you can go into detail about the fisherman's work process, the techniques and tools they use when fishing, as well as the harsh natural conditions they face when working in the Alaskan Sea. The next section can introduce the Alaskan Sea, an area that is not only harsh but also rich in giant tuna resources. You can describe this natural environment with cold weather conditions, strong waves, but is an ideal place to catch tuna. Then, highlight the reasons why fishermen choose to fish for tuna, with the desire to bring great profits to their families and the economy. Alaska, a cold and challenging land with strong winds and fierce waves, but also rich in giant tuna resources, a seafood with high value in the international market. For the resilient fishermen, this is not only a place to earn a living but also their life. To conquer the sea, they have equipped modern boats with advanced technology and giant purse seine nets to ensure the highest fishing productivity. However, this journey is not easy. Each trip to sea is a great challenge for them, when facing dangers from the sea and harsh weather conditions. Tuna fishing requires courage, close coordination between crew members, and dexterity in each operation. Watch as they prepare and begin to cast their nets to catch tuna weighing hundreds of pounds. In this paragraph, you can delve into the process of catching tuna using purse seines. Describe how the fishermen locate the fish schools, prepare the nets, cast the nets, and how the fishermen work together to catch the giant fish. You can emphasize the skills, years of experience, and good coordination between the fishermen at each stage. On each fishing trip, the fishermen must coordinate closely from identifying the fish schools, preparing the purse seines, to casting the nets. This requires not only skills and years of experience, but also excellent coordination between each member of the boat. Each person has their own task and they work in sync, quickly and decisively to ensure the net is spread accurately, completely encircling the tuna school in the sea. This part can be described in detail every step in the fishing process. Including obstacles such as fish escaping from the net or sudden weather changes. Such moments will increase the authenticity of the video and help viewers visualize the work of the fishermen more clearly. Once the fish are in the net, the work becomes more urgent than ever. The fishermen work tirelessly, pulling each tuna weighing hundreds of kilograms onto the boat. This is a process that requires perfect coordination, because even a small mistake can cause the tuna to escape from the net. Each tuna is carefully handled when pulled up to ensure quality. Right on the deck, the fishermen proceed to pre-process, clean and classify the fish. Large fish are packed into cold storage to keep them fresh until they reach port. This process not only helps preserve quality but also optimizes the transportation process, ensuring that the product reaches consumers fresh. Talk about the difficulties and risks of working at sea. Next, you can talk about the difficulties and risks that fishermen face when working at sea. Big waves, sudden weather changes, And sometimes accidents on the boat make this job not easy. The sea is never easy for anyone, and Alaskan fishermen face countless challenges on every trip. Big waves can sink anything, and harsh weather forces them to be mentally prepared. Sometimes, even the most experienced fishermen cannot foresee the accidents that may occur. However, their love for the job and sense of responsibility have helped them overcome all difficulties. Fishermen are not just simple fishers. They are also courageous, enduring, and persistent people when facing the difficult challenges that the sea poses. Fishermen's fishing techniques, experiences, and traditions. You can describe how tuna fishing techniques have been passed down through generations, with unique tips and methods to optimize catch. This section can highlight how fishermen learn from their own experiences and inherit skills from their predecessors, creating a united and disciplined fishing community. Tuna fishing techniques require more than just strength. They are an art that has been passed down through generations. Veteran fishermen pass on their experience to younger generations. From how to cast a net, to knowing when to drop the net, to how to deal with unexpected situations at sea. They understand the ocean, understand tuna, and it is these secrets that help them succeed in this seemingly luck-based job. 2. The bonding and happy moments of fishermen at sea. To highlight the spirit of solidarity, you can describe everyday moments on the boat. Such as shared meals, family stories, and the joys and sorrows they share together. This part can make the video warmer and more intimate. When night falls, in the middle of the vast ocean, the fishermen eat together on the deck. Stories about family, hearty laughter make this arduous job suddenly lighter. Each person is an important part of the fishing community on the boat. And that spirit of solidarity is the strength that helps them overcome big storms or days when they don't catch much fish. You can mention the balance between exploiting and protecting marine resources. This is an important part, emphasizing how fishermen are conscious of protecting the environment even though they depend on it for their livelihood. Including measures that fishermen take to conserve fish resources will help increase viewers' empathy and understanding of the sustainable efforts of the fishing industry. Even though they are direct exploiters of marine resources, fishermen are always aware that environmental protection measures are needed to maintain tuna resources. They comply with regulations on the number of fish allowed to be caught. Choosing appropriate methods to minimize the impact on the marine ecosystem. For them, the ocean is not only a place to work but also an environment that needs to be protected for future generations. Next, you can delve into the economic value of tuna in the international market. From the process of exporting fish to countries, nutritional value and why Alaskan tuna is popular. This section not only helps viewers better understand the fishing industry but also see the economic impact of this work on the local and national economy. Alaska tuna is famous for its superior quality. Favored by international markets such as Japan, Korea and Europe, catching and exporting tuna not only brings great income to fishermen's families but also contributes to creating jobs and economic development for the whole region. After being processed and classified, the tuna will be transported to high-end restaurants and large processing centers around the world. Finally, you can end the video with the fisherman's genuine feelings. About the difficulties and pride in sticking with the profession. These shared words will increase the authenticity and emotion, helping to close the video in a profound way. Despite facing many difficulties, fishermen still love their job, considering it an indispensable part of life. For them, each tuna is not only a source of income but also a source of pride. The result of their tireless efforts. They hope that with their efforts, the tuna fishing industry will continue to develop and bring a prosperous life to future generations. An important part you can add to your video is the role of modern technology in improving the efficiency of tuna fishing. Modern boats not only have large capacity but are also equipped with GPS, fish finding sonar, and machinery to support net pulling and preserve fresh fish. With the advancement of technology, today's tuna fishing boats are no longer traditional boats, but modern vessels with advanced equipment. GPS locators help fishermen quickly locate schools of fish. While sonar devices are capable of detecting fish at great depths under the sea. Thanks to technology, tuna fishing is not only safer, but also helps fishermen increase their output and reduce risks when in the middle of the ocean. You can also spend a section talking about the impact of tuna fishing on the culture and lives of Alaskan fishermen. Fishing is not just a job, but has become a part of the community culture, expressed through sea festivals, folk tales about the sea, and family traditions when this profession is passed down from generation to generation. Is simply a source of livelihood, but also an indispensable part of local culture. From folk tales about the sea, festivals to honor fishing, to family traditions when fathers and grandfathers pass on the profession to their children. All show the deep attachment between fishermen and the sea. For them, the sea is not only a place to make a living but also a place to preserve precious memories and cultural values. To add more depth to your video, you can add content about the challenges from climate change that fishermen face. As the climate changes, extreme weather events such as storms, melting ice, and changing ocean currents have affected the habitat of tuna as well as the work of fishermen. Climate change is clearly affecting the sea and fishing. In recent years, fishermen have faced more severe storms, changing ocean currents, and fish stocks have tended to migrate farther or deeper. This not only makes fishing difficult but also poses challenges for the conservation of marine resources. For Alaskan fishermen, they understand that dealing with climate change requires more than just fishing skills, but also a long-term sustainability strategy. Another piece that can be added is the nutritional value of tuna, especially the health benefits it provides. Not only is tuna rich in protein, but it is also rich in omega-3s, vitamin D and other nutrients that are beneficial to health. Can you describe how tuna has become a valuable food source not only domestically but also in other countries? Tuna is a nutritious food source, favored not only for its delicious taste but also for its health benefits. Rich in protein, omega-3s, and essential vitamins, tuna helps improve the cardiovascular system, supports brain health, and boosts immunity. That is also the reason why tuna from the Alaskan Sea is always sought after in international markets. From restaurants to retail stores, bringing high economic value and creating more motivation for fishermen to continue their profession. The end of the The video could be a call to protect and sustainably develop the tuna fishing industry. Emphasize the importance of protecting resources and applying sustainable fishing measures to ensure that the next generation also has the opportunity to continue to be attached to the sea. The tuna fishing industry has brought fishermen not only a source of income but also great pride. However, to maintain this resource, cooperation and awareness from everyone, from fishermen to consumers, is needed. Only through conservation and sustainable exploitation can we ensure that future generations will continue to enjoy the richness of the sea and the priceless gifts that nature has bestowed upon them. With these details, your video will become a complete, emotional story and provide in-depth information about the profession, the lives of fishermen and awareness of protecting the marine environment. You can add a section about the dangerous situations that fishermen have experienced to highlight their courage and resilience. Stories about sudden storms, accidents at sea, and how fishermen join forces to save each other in dangerous situations will create drama for the video and make viewers admire their extraordinary willpower. In the journey of fishing in the open sea, fishermen often face unpredictable dangers. Sea storms can appear suddenly. Waves several meters high crash against the side of the boat and make everyone dizzy. But they do not give up because of that. The fishermen unite to help each other overcome all challenges. Once they had to join forces to save a colleague who was swept into the water in the dark night. Those stories of life and death are proof of the courage and resilience of fishermen. You can mention the important role of tuna in the global food industry. From canned tuna products to high-end sushi and sashimi dishes, tuna not only brings economic value to fishermen but is also an important ingredient in the cuisine of many countries, thereby creating a large value chain from exploitation to processing and consumption. Alaska Tuna has created a widespread supply chain, from fresh catches on boats to modern processing plants and finally to supermarkets and restaurants around the world. The presence of tuna in many famous dishes, such as sushi and sashimi, has made it an indispensable part of the culinary industry. This also helps to raise the status of Alaskan fishermen, contributing to the economy and creating jobs for thousands of people. This part will add emotional depth to the video, talking about the feelings of fishermen when returning to land after many days at sea. The joy of meeting their families and sharing the fruits of their hard work. This helps to close the fishing journey with happy emotions and family bonding, creating an emotional impression for the viewers. After many days at sea, the moment the ship docks is always an emotional moment for fishermen. Being able to meet family and relatives and share their achievements is a boundless happiness. For them, each successful sea trip not only brings income but also pride in having overcome many challenges to provide valuable food sources for the community. The warm hugs of relatives at the port are the greatest source of encouragement, helping them get ready for the next trips. You can continue the story with the tuna journey after landing, from the process of sorting, packaging, preserving to the steps of transporting to the market. Emphasizing how the tuna is processed and preserved to be the freshest before reaching consumers. This part can help viewers better understand the efforts of the entire supply chain from the sea to the dining table. When the ship arrives at the dock, the tuna is sorted and quickly put into cold storage to ensure freshness. Workers work hard to handle each fish, checking the quality before packaging and shipping. The journey from sea to table is a long process, with the participation of a complex supply chain, requiring the dedication and high skills of many people. Thanks to that, Alaskan tuna always retains its delicious taste and nutritional value when it reaches consumers. To end the video, you can add a call for viewers to support the fishing industry and fishermen. emphasizing the value of their labor and the need to protect marine resources. Closing with a meaningful message will leave a deep impression on the audience. The story of Alaskan fishermen is a story of courage, perseverance and solidarity. They have overcome all the challenges of the sea to bring quality tuna to everyone. We, consumers, can contribute to supporting them by supporting sustainable fishing products and raising awareness of protecting marine resources. Let's cherish every tuna, every drop of sweat of the fishermen who have brought us precious food from the ocean. With the above content, the video will be a complete picture of the work, life and love of the profession of Alaskan fishermen, bringing deep value to viewers. ChatGPT may have errors. Please check important information.